here comes my next question about parenting. Would you like to throw some light on conscious parenting? I'm bringing this word conscious because there is a difference between the parenting that we do just by knowing that that has been done to us by our parents, or this is what society expects us to do, and that there is a difference between the parenting that we do when we meditate and when we become aware about the emotions or ourselves, and all of those concepts that you can just share with your experience. So yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Parenting, definitely. Since I came into meditation, I understand the children, they born, yes, I'm the biological mother, but they are their own entity. They need to grow themselves. Okay.
So you
So,
understood it before you came into meditation.
because, I said I was from a very spiritual background and I do
Wow.
not have fears because, honestly speaking, if the way I brought up my children, I would be in London, we both will be in prison because accident happened, right? You cannot control them. As a parent, I need to give experience, exposure to my children. And he was 14 hours, he was doing job. I'm not expecting that he needs to come and, but yes, he did his job at night, feeding the children. But as parenting, do not, impose your fears on children. Let them, if they fall, they will learn. But
Very.
now I'm a teacher also. I have seen every day what is happening. I don't need to go to their homes, but by looking at the child, I know what he's going through and what is the family background. Do not impose your fears. Oh, my parents did not give me this. I At least whatever your parents gave you, give to them. First, whatever you inherit, just give to them, and then bring extra whatever you wanted to give. And let them experience. This is one life. Let them experience. We are nowadays Google parents. In fact, I can talk about myself also. The same Riju Kapoor was going in one auto rickshaw with 10, 12 children together, sitting on one person's lap. Now coming to UK, not more than 4 children, right? In one of the car. But that's the way we groom. It made that fierce. Yes, I understand health and safety prospects and everything. And another thing, oh, my child is not eating. My child is not eating. Why your child is not? Because he does not have hunger. By putting, I did the same thing. Just stuffed my daughter completely, make fresh fruit, and within a second she will throw up, then cry, and then give slap. What did you do? Why did you now have to do love? So please, 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 your child knows what he needs. Just take patience. When we are sick, what do we do? Yes, I understand. Do not have this false fears your child is not going to grow. I have worked with many learning difficulties, those parents, and I am also. My daughter, she has certain issues, but I sail through. Why? Just believe in yourself. Just pass. Do not pass your anxiety to your children. Be confident.
I think so. It's very important for every parent to understand, to give that, that space for, even for the children. You have to let them grow. You have to be with them. You have to always kind of, not just be like a watchdog watching them. Believe me, our children, we are so proud of both of them. Immensely proud, for the reason that they are studying in UK. They did a graduation in UK. They are both teetotalers. They don't smoke, they don't drink. In fact, most of their students friends come and ask them, how do you manage to be away from all these things which the younger generation are so attracted to today? And I feel that, I think all the credit of all this goes from the upbringing. The family culture, the family upbringing is very important, and how you create that feeling within the family itself, so that it starts from the family and it grows to that individual, to his level. And today, my son, as I said, he's a very efficient lawyer. And but he doesn't he's a vegan, and it's very important, so he doesn't get influenced by somebody else who is wanting to have alcohol or wants to smoke. I mean, it's his life, the other person's life, but then he's very hell bent on his principles in life. And it's very important that one should, as an individual, not get influenced by the society in we live in. We have to create our
Yes,
society.
and I
We
think
have to make our society.
trust building is very important. You need to be very, when you are open, honest towards your children, they will definitely, look upon you. Actually, they are the mirror. They are the mirror. What you want, they are the. And when we came here, we have, people they put here internet locks and everything. I never put any internet lock on everything. And I can tell you here, when my son was in year seven, there was an incident. I was doing my work and I saw he was chatting to somebody. He was just started secondary school, and some language he was using on the chatting. And I asked him, once finished everything is chatting over, I said, rather shouting, I said, Yajur, you need to think about what you were writing, those words. Are they appropriate? You are all going to Balvikas. Would you like if your child is doing? Nandini, till then, I have never seen my son on the chatting till the time they were in universities. I didn't give them mobile phones or many, heavy gadgets. I could afford everything, but very strict boundaries on them. When family together, family time together.
We didn't have a TV in our house for so many years. Till my children went to the uni, we didn't have a TV in the house. Living in London, can you believe it?
So if yes, we need to watch something we used to watch,
Not that-
on the
not
laptop or
But what
anything.
I'm
It's
trying
not like we wanted to make them, we are this and that.
but we're very open. Like yesterday, I was just asking my daughter. That my Kripa, you're so lucky, man. You guys have got so many dating apps and this and that, and you can go on these dating apps and go and meet people. We didn't have all these things. I wish your dad can get it right now. And she started laughing at me. She said, "Dad, how come you're so jovial and how come you're So what I'm trying to say is that you have to be at the age of your daughter, just be with them.
They are going to make mistakes. Do not, cry. It's okay. They made mistake. I have made so many mistakes. At least they are telling me. If they are fair, they are not going to open. So they can talk everything with us. So that is I think honesty is another in parenting, I would say.
Wow, very, very insightful, experiences that you just shared, that building trust, giving space, and knowing that they are individuals and you don't owe them. That's a very major, and like I would like to
And
highlight
also that pressure, sorry, Nandini, but that pressure of, don't push your child to be what you want them to be.
Correct.
Let them be what they want to be. Yeah.
Correct.
Why don't we as a parent give them that freedom, whatever you want to be? If you want to do, dancing, just go dance in the world and, achieve something. Don't just, focus on being doctors and engineers and IT consultants and no, just do whatever you want to do, but be happy.
Yes, this is the key thing. When both of them, my children, gone to the uni and they started earning, one thing I said, do not just run. Money is very important. It's energy, right? It's very important to get anything, but do not just stuck on just money part. Do your work diligently. Give 100% to your work, whatever you're doing. If you do not like something, please do not waste your time. Like we had that fears, both of us.
My father.
We learned now.
My father used to
age.
tell me, Nandini, which I always cherish this, and I keep telling this to every person, that money is very important to every individual, but to a certain extent. And after that extent, it's just a number and figures in your bank account.
Okay.
So the more you accumulate that energy, what are you trying to achieve out of this? You're going to leave here and go away. So why accumulate so much that, you are just not happy about it?
Right now you're just talking about that money is an exchange of energy. Like we think that achieve higher, build the largest house, and those, we have so many goals in materialistic world, but we need to understand those goals are not bad, but if you're happy achieving them, those goals are really valuable. If you're not if you're killing yourself for achieving those goals, you must change the goals. So it's a very, very wisdomful and very very profound experience and wisdom that you just shared with us. Really thankful for your wisdom, and it's gonna help not only couples, anybody who is watching this will definitely be beneficial, because it's a very journal life, practical life wisdom. I think it's a myth breaker here, that we believe that when we do meditation, we have no problems in our life. We skip away all the problems. We become, like how you just mentioned, we are not some, sannyasis or mahatmas, though we are understanding life in a much better way and leading it, but we are human beings living our life at best. So it's a myth breaker that I would like to convey to. Yes, Balraj, you want
I
to say
think
something?
what you rightly said is that that coming into meditation, all the turbulences and challenges you still will get. Don't get me wrong. Every challenge that you are, which is going to be thrown upon you, it's always going to come towards you. But what's going to change is the fact that the way you look at those challenges,
Yes.
that's going to change.
Your perspective
Your
toward
way of tackling those challenges would change, and that I can vouch and write to you that that would change. And that, if you are meditating, you would understand how important it is for you to that particular skill set within your mind. It's a skill set that you create within your mind. And this is not taught in any school. It's not taught in any institute of the world. The biggest institute in
must.
the world is within yourself.
Yes.
And you're going to learn it from yourself by rediscovering yourself. People today, I'm seeing in today's generation, people are, we were just talking about these little things, that so conscious about the brands, the clothes that you wear, and the purses that you carry, the cars that you travel in. It doesn't matter in life. We being in London, we're not brand conscious about anything. Why would you?
Simplicity is the best way of living, and is the beautiful way of living. And I believe meditation teach us all of this. How can we live to the fullest by living simplicity. And I believe it has a lot to do with Patriji. We see Patriji and how simple wisdom that he give, and such a deep knowledge and meaningful, like he just, in simple words, he changed your life. Wow. How is your experience? Is meditation helping you in your health anyway?
100%. I can vouch for it. I can, put, if you want, I will make my stamp. Yes, professional. Yes, it is 100% is helping you. Once I understood that this body I need to look after, and energies are helping you when you are conscious, authentic. So Nandini, how this happened, this journey? 2nd of June, when we came into meditation, 20, we came into meditation, and they talk about this book called Patriji's favorite book. Yes, You Forever. Yes, You Forever.
Yes,
okay, that was my first book. I like reading, so I thought people they talk about. Let me just read. I read 14 chapters. After that, I didn't move. I tried many times, but repeatedly, the author is telling me, no, I read to 14 chapters. Then I understood. I always thinking, I'm a very logical person, that how come when you are thinking, your inner side is answer. When you are in certain turbulence and you talk to yourself, how you're manifesting that happen. I don't know. There are very few incidents happen in my life, which is very transparent. And I was talking to myself and they just suddenly happen. Then I read in that book, the author was telling that we have a silver lining, which is, connected till the time we are alive on this earth. It is a silver lining. I said, wow. So this means this silver lining knows everything what I'm doing. So I need to be master. So on 4th of June, when they said I can take all my medication and everything, I said, okay, here you go. From now, I'm not going to take...
She was an asthmatic patient. She used to take nebulizers. In fact, whenever she used to go up the stage, she used to pant. So this is prior to 1st of June. She was taking those nebulizers.
And I was on shielding because COVID happened.
She was asthmatic. And she was shielding herself because
of COVID and asthma
she had this fear. So after 14 days,
not 14. On 4th day, I decided I'm not going to take. But 10th June, till 4th to 10th June, I was panting, going to work, and you were coughing. People thought you have COVID. And I was telling, no medicines, I am the in charge. You are the dead. non-living being, I am the in charge.
Until date, those nebulizers are lying on a dressing table,
I never
untouched. She's
untouched.
not touched them from that day. Believe me, masters.
And
They-
not only that, women related some problems, okay?
Yes.
And those being cured.
Yes.
Do I need to take? So they were telling, okay, just do it. For example, in meditation, they talk about that animals, they heal themselves and we are superior to animals. So this means I have that power. I started experimenting. Whatever they were telling, I started experimenting on myself. I'm not telling others they want to do, but with my willpower, I'm experimenting. I have women problems also solved.
Wow.
Everything.
People talk about saying taking multivitamins. Balraj, you are now 58. Yaar, kuch khaya piya karo, kuch medicines lo, kuch antibiotics. I said, no way, nothing at all. I'm absolutely hale and hearty. I look at my wife every day. She's the biggest vitamin for me. I don't need to take any other medicine in my life. Simple as that.
We get everything. So meditation definitely help you to control, but you have to have willpower. There are challenges come. I am, surrounded by doctors. My family members are very close. They are all doctors. How can I say? When the time, I think sometimes people, take it on the other side. We need to understand when the emergency, you need to go to the emergency. But half of the problems you can. There are, on TED Talks, I listen lots of talks. On TED Talks, there are many, many masters they talk about that we can heal ourselves, but we have to have that willpower, sincerity towards ourselves, then everything is possible. Yes, Nandini.
Very beautifully. It's like on point you shared, like it's on point wisdom. There's no extra in it. So willpower is it's all about willpower. You can achieve, you can manifest anything. You can heal yourself, you can manifest whatever you wish. All intention, willpower, and straight pure intent and meditation.
Yes, absolutely.
Meditation is tool which brings enhances all of this
Yes.
and clarifies your path. So wow, very beautifully. And I think today's episode is a power booster and is a motivator for all the viewers that are gonna watch this out there, because this is we are not talking about some multi universe or some extraterritorial beings. We are talking about daily lives, and being in daily lives we are superhumans.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. When I understood I am so powerful, I have this much energy, I thought, why not I use it on day-to-day life? Meditation is not like, sitting for whatever I sitting closed eyes. It is everyday task, awareness. Whatever I'm doing, I'm giving that time. I'm not thinking about Balraj. If I'm driving, I'm driving. Whatever. If the problems also I'm facing, I am 100%. And now when the problems come, I say this is the question paper, because universe is going to help me. First I put my intention, because you have given me, you are going to help me, whether you solve it in 24 days, whether 1 month, I am happy to take this examination. So this prospect has changed. Like I told yesterday, we had a very interesting story happen. I forgot it was not a Friday. I thought yesterday it was Saturday. When I got up 4 o'clock, I've done my meditation and I pick up my laptop and started typing the reports. I was very happy. 7 o'clock, I called up my daughter. I said, please get some coffee for me. She said, she didn't answer. Then 7:30, she called up, Mom, you need to go to work. I said, go to work? Why? It is Saturday. She said, no, Friday. I said, oh my God, it is Saturday. I was thinking it is Saturday. She said, Friday. And on Friday, I have very important meetings. One MP was coming to work. I thought, what is going to happen? Then I told myself, no, this is my routine. I need to calm. I will face this, whatever is going to. And for everyone has different values important to them. For me, truth is very important. So I thought, do I need to speak lies if I go to late at work? So I said, no. I took shower straight away, just little bit, makeup, and sat in the car. As usual, when I sat in the car, after prayers, I talked to Balraj. I spoke to Balraj. I told, everyone was laughing. How come, Riju? This happened to you? And I said, yes, this happened to me. But then, and on time, I reached there and I said, because I conditioned myself, Whatever is going to happen, I'm ready to accept, because this is my fault. Rather putting others, oh, this you, because of you this happened, because of this happened, you give me so many responsibilities, nothing. So meditation teach you the tools to acceptance. So many, I have so many experiences since we came into the meditation, and how the problems when I took in charge, and it is solved automatically. Universe definitely help you. I can, vouch for that. Yeah.
It's also a beautiful example of self love. You did not punish yourself for doing something wrong. You just accepted it, and just you are a warrior. You two are a warriors, warriors of life, and you are leading this life so beautifully. I'm in a complete awe of you two.
Thank you,
Of
thank
course.
you, thank you, Nandini. And I would, definitely, I said, we are the instrument. I don't take credit. I am very reluctant to come on to any interviews. But if we both of us could help anybody, inspire anybody, I will be so thankful to the universe. So thankful.
So I would like to, surprisingly, today Balraj is little silent than, than usually he is.
Well, my
you know,
mom, whenever my wife speaks, then I'm always silent, because I always, कहते हैं कि वहां पे भी, चुप रहो तो अच्छा है भाई, which is the story not only of Balraj, it's of every man around, who is watching this program. So,
this brings this brings me to another question. How do you manage as a couple? How do you manage each other's energy? We again, we talk about differences, we talk about all the, different personalities. So how do you, what is the one key point that you want to share that helps in balancing out the energy? There's no extreme, that meditation teachers Patriji always taught us about middle path. So can you tell us your experience of experiencing middle path, and how has it helped you in your relationship?
So in middle path, I would say, if I'm tired, I'm lying in the bed, I'm lying in the bed. It's to accept. Okay. What people think about, I do not, care about that. This is between both of us. If we need to talk about any sensitive topic or anything, we are going to talk about, and that is our time, energy. If he is very angry at something, and if he shouted, I do not feel humiliated why he did that, because spur of moment, anybody, we are human beings. I accepted the negative emotions also.
I think what what I have understood in this after coming into meditation is that importance of giving due respect to each other. If one is getting upset with an issue, then the other person diligently or automatically understands the other person more respectfully. There's a lot of respect now in the relationship, and that is what is important for us to understand, that what is this magical tool of meditation we are all talking about. This is something which you need to experience yourself to realize this, because it is something which is so magical.
And Nandini, the best part, because earlier when he used to angry, we all need to be silent because he is angry. Come on, that day I wanted to dance. Why I cannot dance? So now when this after meditation, he says, I need some time. Earlier, no, I want to dance. You also dance. I'm not in good mood. So now we give, room. Okay, you're not in good mood. So this way we balance. If, it's not important. If I am upset, I'll keep other three members also upset. No. So we give them, you do your work. So middle path is teaching you, I am, yes, I can, do not doing as energetic, but I can participate. So other also not feel. So that energy also, that thought also comes within you. Come on, go with the flow. We'll deal this with this later on. And
Like,
this very interesting, Nandini, this happened with us. We were going on a wedding in India, and very excited. First time we were going without our children. And as we landed there, I dressed up. Balraj got the call that he's terminated from the job. And now, definitely, children are here in London. We are there. We enjoyed each and every part. Okay, that suffering was within us. Why do I need to sulk? Why do I need to tell everyone? It was a 7 days wedding. We were people thinking we were drunk, but we are both teetotaler, vegetarians, nothing. So we learn the enjoy. If we enjoy when we are happy, So why
You know,
we can
always-
cherish our sorrowness also?
Exactly. Even in sorrow, you can enjoy the best moments of your life. You know, after having lost a job for no fault of mine, you know, I mean, I've been into situations where I've lost jobs at the spur of a second for no fault of mine. You know, there's something which is beyond my control. I've lost it. But then, you know, there's a learning out of that again, you know, that, you know, okay, we have to move on. We have to move on. Let's
Absolutely.
move on. You know, so today this journey of this both these people of us together is all nurtured on the fact that, you know, we have moved on. Life is all about moving on, you know, and life is, you know, we have to keep moving on and on
Yes.
and on and on we go.
One door shuts, 100
Other door
doors opens.
Yes,
One step you take, 1,000 step Almighty will take. That is
Yes.
our principle.
yes,
So no fear. Why fear when I am here?
yes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
exactly.
Wonderful. Also, you just taught us about, you know, detachment, not attaching to the experiences, not attaching to, you know, if I want to feel good, everybody should make me feel good. Everybody individual. That's the key that you would that your some, like, if I summarize, I would like to summarize it this way. Amazing. So I believe we have we if given chance will not stop talking. We have so much to talk, and I think I'll not stop question, you know, there's so much I can question you, but for now I would rest, you know. Let's move on to our next segment, which is much more fun involved in it. And our next segment is a question answer segment, which is a rapid fire, where
wow.
I'll ask, you know, 5 questions
Rapid
and
fire.
you'll be
You have
on
to be
mark.
rapid fire, baby.
Okay.
You need to understand that. Okay.
So
you
he's
can't go on
reminding
and on.
me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to rapid fire means rapid fire.
Okay.
Check one means
Absolutely.
check, you know.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
And
keep
it's
going on.
it's also on marks, so you'll be given marks for it's a rapid fire about each other. So let's see
Okay.
how good you know each other, and
Okay.
so yeah.
Right.
Okay. The question I'm gonna ask is for both of you, but first we'll go with Balraj ji, and then we'll go to Riju ji.
Fine.
So my first question to you guys is, what is uh, what is this one song that you can sing in any situation and make Riju ji laugh? Any situation,
Yeah, Riju ji, laugh. Okay.
yes, or smile.
प्यार का नगमा है,
Yes.
मौजों की रवानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है.
I would say the same.
Oh wow! So you two have one common song for each other.
Yes.
So next question for you guys is one special book, one book that you know, for Riju ji, I'm asking you, Balraj ji, one book that she finds very inspiring, like one book that we all have that we can go back to any day. So which is that one book for her?
The
Untold story of Sita.
No telling. It's a question answer.
Okay, the untold story of Sita. You
Yes.
have to say.
Wow. Okay.
And then
Wonderful.
you have to-
So
because they would edit.
yes, for Balraj ji, Riju ji, which is that one book? And please
Yes.
do not tell.
In fact, the untold story of Sita, which I recently read. In fact, I shared this with
Rapid
Chandra
fire.
sir also. It's a rapid fire, but still I'm telling that narrated. When I was reading and I was telling, I'm living with, I'm not reading every day chapter. I read and then absorb each. I don't know what is this with Dina Mariam. I'm absorbing every part of it. I'm living that book. And I told after reading that book, I think Balraj, you are Ram, and somewhere I'm Sita.
Definitely.
I don't know we are Ram or Sita, but I told.
Definitely. So you guys do look like Ram and Sita, so that's wonderful. That book is captivating, absolutely. But is the book is also common for you too?
Because I am mostly talk about this book with Balraj. I share, he does not read books, and I share this wisdom every time. Whatever I read, I always share with him. So he's not into books. I read a lot of
Oh,
books. Yeah.
again, both marks given to you guys. One go-to quote of Rijuji that she uses motivate you.
Why fear when I'm here?
That's Sai
She
Baba's
just
quote. That's a Sai Baba's quote which
Yes.
says, "Why fear when I'm here?"
wow. And what is his one go-to quote that he uses every time? You know,
Love all, serve all. Love all, serve all.
wow.
That's
So
my
this
favorite
point goes to
quote. I
Rijuji.
keep yes. This goes to Vijay because love all, serve all is every moment I just say this to every person. Every moment I just express this.
And you live by it. We can clearly see it. Wow, beautiful. So my next question to you is, if given a chance, would you think that Rijuji will go back and change anything in your in her life,
Go back and change anything in my life.
or do it better way? And yeah, no, in her life.
In her life. Okay. So you want to change anything in your life, Riju?
And what would that be?
I don't think so because honestly, she's full of positivity. So I don't think she's ever regretted anything in her life.
No.
She's always full of positivity. So there's no regrets of going back and trying to do something different.
That's beautiful. Is that true?
Yes, true. I do not have any regret. I lived my life full. If today something happened, I would say 100%. No regrets.
Wow.
Only regret one I could say, if I know this meditation is so powerful, I could, give message to my parents. They're no more. So I would change their life. But again, no regrets. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. And so, same question for you. For like, if is there anything that Balraji would like to change or do it better in in his life?
2 years ago, but since we came, no, I think we are very contented people. He is very contented. No change. I think so.
I've always been very contented in life, whatever I
Wow.
achieve.
One last question. Rijuji's favorite dish.
Rijuji's favorite dish, Rijuji's favorite dish is always on my mind. Yeah, palak paneer. She is like, palak or paneer, people say you should avoid having palak and paneer together, spinach, and I keep telling her, but that's her favorite. I mean, any restaurant you go to, she has to order a palak paneer.
Yes.
Cute action. Oh, wow, you guys are very cute. Okay. I believe that's true.
Yes. True,
Yes,
true, true.
same question to you.
Rajma chawal.
I love that. Yes, very true. Rajma chawal. I can, as I said, give anything in my life for Rajma chawal.
Wow.
So
Wow,
this is
this was fun.
Punjabi dish.
I think both dishes are coming from from your roots, palak, paneer, and
Yes.
rajma chawal. But I cannot express, much gratitude to you in words. It has been a wonderful journey today, talking to you guys, learning from your experiences, and I believe it's a most. I've enjoyed a lot today, and you guys are really example of living practical life, living spirituality in practical life. So that's great.
Thank you, Nandini. But before we leave, I just wanted to, express my deepest gratitude to PMC English, to you, but also a little message for everyone, and that message is about, I heard this very interesting thing, not heard it, in fact, experienced it. It's called the invisible stickers. Okay. So there's this situation in which, a person is driving on the highway and he sees a car in front of that car, of his car, somebody going very slowly, very, very slowly. And this person is getting irritated and, he's getting angry, he's getting annoyed, he's getting paranoid. And he wants to, kind of feel, he's getting disgusted that why is this person not moving? And then suddenly he sees a little sticker at the back of the car which says, "I'm physically disabled. Kindly excuse me, I'm physically disabled." The moment the person sees that sticker, his entire temperament changes. And what I learned out of this experience is that, all of us, every one of us on this planet, is having an invisible sticker within ourselves. One of us, somebody is a divorcee, somebody has lost a job, somebody's got a cancer, somebody has got something in life, so let us realize and look at that person, and try to see that invisible sticker of that person, and then have that sympathy towards him. And then if you see life is so beautiful, the people around you are so wonderful, and I'm immensely grateful till the last moment of my breath. I don't know till when that breath is going to go on and on and on, but till that time, I am so immensely happy about what I'm seeing. Earlier, I used to always think, oh my God, I hate this world. But now I say, I love this world. I love every human being. I love every plant and every animal that is there. I love everything around me. And of course, I love you, Riju.
I know that. You don't need to say.
So that's a little message through this invisible sticker.
Very important message, sir. And I was coming to it. I was going to ask your message for all the people out there. Very wonderful message, to be kind always, to know that you're not alone, and even other people are not alone, so be there for them. So it's a very beautiful message. Thank you for it. And Rijuji, your message for all the audience out
My
there.
message is just smile, because smile is contagious. With smile, you can, get rid of so many things. You work on yourself and you give healing power to others. And love, spread joy. Do not give up in life. Believe in yourself and self-love. Journey start from home, our inner home, not anywhere else. You are the God. Find your divinity within in you, and then you'll see you're the spark. Remember that He's with you all the time. That's my message. You're not alone. You seem alone, but you do not know how many trillion cells scientifically you are carrying in, what power you are carrying in. So always remember that.
Wow, wow. I have goosebumps. It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful message. Wow. One memory with Patriji that you would like to share with us.
I would say first.
Okay, ladies
Yes, because once, people, I was thinking Patriji is going to shout. Patriji, people say Guru, he's my friend. Once I remember in the Zoom, somebody asked and he was drinking tea. And I very jokingly asked Patriji, I said, Patriji, you just please carry on with your drinking. If you do not mind, shall I answer you? He said, yes, you do, Baba. You give the answer. And he started laughing. And one day, I remember I was really struggling because I was thinking I wanted, if Patriji is here now, I will really shake him up. I was feeling so bad about something. So many things happen. And he came on the one of the Zoom call. Uh, he just we just turned on our cameras, and it was in my mind I'm going to ask this question to him. He turned on his camera, and he was not, people were putting mic on his earphones in his setting, and he said, I didn't raise my hand or anything, and he said, Rijuji, boliye. Yes, tell me, Rijuji. And I started crying. And then I asked this question, Patriji. I said, Patriji, I'm, present myself very strong. But if I'm crying, do I present that I'm a weak person? Then Patriji gave a very beautiful answer. He said, Riju, you need to remember. He always say, Baba, you need to remember, when rain pours like cats and dogs, cleansing happens. So you're not, it's cleansing. It's very important. You're not a weak person. So Patriji is my interaction. I always ask about his dresses, his kurtas, who dress. So this is my very prominent memory with him. Very.
Even in this sharing, you have shared a very beautiful message and wisdom. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes,
with
Balraji.
me,
What?
it's always been that, I don't know why. I just don't know, understand what connection I have with him. I definitely had some,
Yes.
pre-birth, some other cosmic connection with him, that every time he sees me, he just tells me, Balraj, ye gana gao. I don't understand why does he ask me to do that. And I also every time, come out with some kind of, English, I mean, some kind of Hindi song, which I converted into a very different parody and try to make it, for meditators, try to make it more interesting. And he just loves it. He just loves it. And I don't know what relationship I share with him. I'm very emotional about him. I'm very attached to him as a person. I don't know how many seconds in a day I think about him as an individual. To me, he is somebody who is so simple in life. I've yet to come across I don't know, how do I describe him? I cannot even describe him in words because he's such a simple individual, but so at the such a, like he's so strong within his beliefs, within his messages that he gives across to us. And I die to listen to him every moment. In fact, wherever he goes, he goes to any sessions, I try to, somehow manage to get his, audience with him. And the moment he sees me in those Zoom sessions, straight away, Balraj, sing a song. So, that's what I love with him. I love him, and I just, I'm just dying to meet him in person. In fact, hoping that one of the days he's going to come to our house in London, which unofficially I've already declared it as residential, house of Patriji. I always say this to every person. This is the residential of Patriji in UK. His official address. So
Yes,
I love it.
I have been in those sessions when he asks you sing, and trust me, when you sing, I know why he asked you to sing, because your singing and the way the words that you bring in your singing change the energy. So yes, so thank you for Patriji for asking you to do that always, and very beautiful memory. Thank you. So before going, would you like to sing a line for all of us?
Well, I can only say this. जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कर क्या हो किसने जाना। तो ध्यान करो ध्यान करो ध्यान करो ध्यान करो सुबह शाम, ध्यान करो ध्यान करो ध्यान करो ध्यान करो दिनों रात। अरे मौत आनी है, आएगी एक दिन, जान जानी है, जाएगी एक दिन, ऐसी बातों से क्या घबराना, यहाँ है क्या हो किसने जाना, जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना। So ध्यान करो, meditation करो, do meditation, friends, and that, believe me, is going to bring you into a different world.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow. Today's episode is my favorite episode. I am in love with you two, and I am so grateful that you came and you brought your energy, and it's amazing to be and to listen to you, to be with you guys. It's just amazing, and I'm sure that each one who is going to listen to this episode is going to reach, experience that energy of you two.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
Thank you so very much, Nandini. Thank you so very much.